You're live now, Bruce. Go ahead, bud.
Yes, sir. We are live. Welcome, everybody, to the future of internet marketing, SMS. My name is Bruce Martin Gerlach. I'm coming to you from the Jersey Shore. This is the Xtreme Team auto recruiting platform, Google Hangout. I want to thank you for stopping by. I want to thank my expert panel below. Paulie Delapena, how are you?
Good, sir. How are you, Brucey Bruce?
I'm good, man. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight.
Always a
Mark
pleasure.
Hyland, what's up?
Great.
Same
Doing
here.
great.
Always a pleasure. And Anthony Medina, what's up, bro?
Doing great, Bruce. Good to be here.
Awesome, awesome, guys. Appreciate everybody out there that's watching as well. It is a Sunday night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. You could be spending time with your families, but instead you're here like we are because we're looking to generate an income on the internet, which has been very elusive and a struggle for most people. We are, like I said, going to take a look at a mobile marketing strategy using SMS and a two-way text platform that you can text and communicate with your leads immediately. Very powerful system here. So if this is your first time here, congratulations for stumbling on, as I said, the future of network or internet marketing. Mobile marketing, guys, it's powerful. How powerful is it to be able to connect with a prospect? Email open rates are like through the roof. 95% of people open an email, a text message, right?
Yeah, I've been
Within
seeing some
3
crazy
minutes.
stuff. Everybody's been like
Within like 3 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Bruce.
No, that's okay. And email open rates are, we know, down the toilet, right? Because we all have how many emails? I have 5 or 6, and I don't even pay attention to those other 4. I really only use 2 emails. So I'm getting, I'm on subscriptions of, people that are emailing me. I don't even see the emails. I've been deleting my email. Now that I'm using mobile, I rarely even look at my email unless I'm, looking at a payment coming in from somewhere, or an outgoing, a receipt. So I really don't use my email for anything anymore, and I know a lot of people are just cleaning their emails out. They're just deleting everything. So we're going to look at a way to connect with your prospect immediately via text message. What we do here is we have a platform that will capture a verified cell phone lead. And what I mean by verified is they have to prove that their cell phone is real, just like you're verifying your Google account with a SMS text and getting a PIN code back. This is what we're doing. Our prospects are getting a PIN code. They have to re-enter that PIN code to verify that that cell phone number is a real number. So we have a real double opt-in immediately. And what we're doing is we're just texting them and saying hello, and we're seeing much higher conversions using this system than with email. You can't make a personal connection with a prospect through email like you can with text messaging. It's like chatting on Facebook. It's so powerful. Everybody here, kudos to all you guys down below. You guys are crushing it. Mobile marketing is the future, and so if you're here and this is your first time, this platform can be used to market any business. If you've been here before and you're looking through the system, this is your second or third time, you've been through the sales funnel, somebody invited you here, and you're looking at mobile marketing as a strategy to build your business, well, congratulations, because this system is working. And what it's going to do for you is give you the ability to market your business, creating a custom funnel for your business, much like the funnel down below. If you click the access button, all the colors are editable, will be editable. You can put on in whatever videos, whatever text you want, and it will not say auto recruiting platform. It's going to be exclusive to your company. You're going to have exclusivity rights to this funnel. You can resell this funnel. That's how powerful this system is. If you don't have an opportunity, there's an opportunity here to make money reselling the auto recruiting platform, mobile marketing platforms system, and generating a pretty lucrative income from that. A lot of people are kind of misunderstanding what auto recruiting platform is. The one thing it is not is it is not an opportunity. It is not a platform to blast out spam to to a list of phone numbers that haven't opted in or giving permission to receive the information that you're getting. This is a permission-based system. Okay, this is a legitimate, tangible product. So we're pretty happy with the results that we're getting. We've been doing these Hangouts for, I don't know, about what, 8 months now, right, Paulie?
Yeah, at least something like that. For a while
now. We're here for a reason. You know, the system works, and if you're looking to generate an income online, you need a marketing strategy. You need a way to get your product, your opportunity out to somebody online. It's not based on having an opportunity. It's not based on having a product to sell. If you want to generate an income online, you need a marketing strategy. You need a way to reach people and a way to capture contact information, because without that, you're throwing spaghetti against the wall to see what sticks. You have no clue what's going on on your business. You have to be able to connect with your prospects. You have to have a system, much like McDonald's. McDonald's isn't selling hamburgers. McDonald's is selling systems to people to sell hamburgers. Does that make sense? I mean, we talk about that all the time. McDonald's is one of the biggest, franchises out there, and in our industry, in network marketing, internet marketing, we use McDonald's as an example. Why? Because it works. Because they have a system that anybody can plug into and start getting results, because their system works. You need a system. And if you're trying to market on the internet, you need a powerful system to reach the masses, but also a way to gather their contact information to communicate with them. So that's what you have here. You have a system that's going to grab contact information of a prospect that's interested in what you're trying to market or sell online, and a way to communicate with them via SMS. Very powerful. Anybody want to chime in? And
I like that, Bruce. That McDonald's, we use that quite a bit, because we realize that it's a system that they have that sells. It's not the product, and you can have all kinds of jazzy products and really be all enthused about those different products, but you do need a system, a marketing system, a strategy for marketing. Anything, whether it's yourself, what your services are, or a product, a special product. Products come and go. They're in and out. They come up and they fail. But if you have a marketing strategy, a marketing system, you can jump to other products to fill in your income streams. It doesn't matter. You won't miss a beat. And you can add multiple income streams, all based off of this solution of auto recruiting platform. So it's very powerful. We're very excited. We're having a blast and having good success even before launch. We're increasing our team sizes. We're adding stats, very valuable information for when this does launch. And all of this is being compiled. This is beta test phase, and that's what that means. We're helping to put together the stats that will really be able to count on. You will be able to go into the back office, and by just looking at the normal stats, you will be able to predict where you're going to be financially a month or two or 5 months down the road. So it's if you take a hold of the system and work the system, it'll work for you. It won't do anything if you're just going to sit on your thumbs. Nothing is handed to us. We've been working hard these last few months, almost a year now, and we've been getting results.
Yeah, most definitely. And to tell you the truth is, this is like a franchise-like system. This is no different than any franchise out there without the big franchise fees. Let's face it, because this system is a solution that gives us results, and we are all living proof of those results to this day, and many more are members right now who are working this business in the beta stage. This is a system that what these guys were talking about, if you're here for the first time, is a way to build your list. Now, how everybody's building their list on the internet today is through email marketing. We know the struggles. We talk about this every week with email marketing, how they're not getting open. It's just oversaturated. Just too much stuff out there that you got to put your email address in to get to see what's on the other side. And to tell you the truth, you don't even have to do that anymore. You could just put 123@gmail.com and actually go see what's on the other side. So what kind of list are you really building? I'm thinking that it's not really targeted. It's not really a quality list. It's probably a lot of not real people. They're not real. Like I said, our system, and Bruce was saying, our system is a verification to it. You don't get into our system unless you're verified as a real person. So it makes our list being real targeted, really high quality, because the people go through a process with our system, right? They see a little presentation after they verify their cell phone number. They're brought through a little presentation. Then they're asked to pay a $4.95 application fee. Now, this is what got a lot of us to join, because that's sifting and sorting. This system is sifting and sorting the serious from the curious for us. And, they're brought to this $4.95 application fee. Why is it there? Because, number one, it's for us to get to know a little bit about what you're struggling with, or what you're looking for, or where have you been, or where you want to go to. And number two, it's there to keep the tire kickers and the freebie seekers out. So everybody that comes into our list fills out that application. The beginning of the relationship starts to build. And through the SMS platform, you're able to build that relationship like that. Because we're in a relationship business, people. If you are afraid to talk to people and don't want to get to know anybody, you're probably in the wrong place, okay? Because with any business that you go into, anywhere, you're going to have to talk to customers. You're going to have to communicate with customers. Now, this system, is all automated for you, that you really don't have to take the time out to, if you're not a person that wants to deal with people or anything. But I'll tell you one thing. It'll make your conversions go, your percentages go up, and your numbers go way up.
Double.
If you do, yeah, at least double. If you just, connect with that person and build a relationship with that person.
Say
the
hello.
Sky's the limit with this thing. So, and after you fill out that application, we have the right to either approve that application or deny that application. So when you're filling it out, be serious. Answer there's 22 questions there. Answer them, to the fullest. And when we approve it, we send it over to corporate. Corporate approves it, and then you get a text back, and you get to see the presentation, what ARP is all about, and what it can do for you and your business. And then you're asked to join in the back office there, and with what our numbers are doing right now, my numbers, once they pay that paid app fee, the sale is converting at 51% right now. Everybody down here is well over 30%. Well over 30%. And when we launch and this thing goes viral, those numbers we expect to rise. So, you're at a ground floor, not opportunity, but you have a ground floor system here that there's no one on the internet is doing right now. Nobody is building their list with the SMS technology. This is where the future is going right now. This is where technology is going right now. Everybody is on their cell phones every day. Everybody just go out there and just Google text messaging. I mean, I've been seeing some crazy numbers, 95, 97, 96, whatever. It's in the high 90s of how many people open up their text messages. So, why not build a business that way and a business online that way? You're the first people, if you're watching this Hangout tonight, you're the first people that actually get their hands on a system like this. Why not at least check it out for yourselves? So I don't want to do all the talking here. Any of you guys want to get in?
Paulie, I just wanted to add before we leave this this topic that you just brought up about opting in and getting the double opt-in. We talk about, and Bruce has mentioned the double opt-in, and when you think about somebody double opting in to your email, and they enter in a bogus email, but yet that is still qualifies as a double opt-in. They get in. They might put in a fourth or fifth or sixth very little used email address in there just to get the information. So
right.
they get the code back, and they're all of a sudden double opt-in to you. But how valuable really is that? Now, double opt-ins on email doesn't have much value anymore.
No, it doesn't, and that's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to say before. It's like,
right.
You don't even forget about even the double opt-in. You could just see what's on the other side of something by just putting in some false, made-up
big email. That's why all the big bounce rates. There's a lot of. I mean, I have an email list, a pretty sizable one, but I get a large bounce rate, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's because of all the fake emails. Half of them are probably fake emails. And then, like you said, if there are emails, there's always like the third or the fourth, so they're never checking.
Right.
So you're not getting open rates,
All of us only have usually one cell phone number. So to get a double opt-in here, it's very valuable. It's meaningful. You're connected to a live person, and you can text that person as soon as they have double opted into you. So that there's no comparison. I think, Paula, you've mentioned about our opt-ins have a value of about $10 or something like that. It's a high value opt-in.
Yeah, because that lead, right? Forget about just the opt-in and the cell phone number. That could be a $10 lead right there. But then it goes to a different level because you got that $4.95 application fee there, which, man, that is like, when I saw that, I was like, wow, what?
Oh, that's gold.
Yeah.
What?
It
took this long for somebody to figure that out. It's like, it's an application like a job or anything else in life. You got to fill out an application for a job. You got to fill out an application to go to college. There's applications for everything. Let's face it. And when I saw it in this funnel, and when you're getting opt-ins and building a list, because the money is in the list. Everybody says that, okay? And it's true. It's a fact. The money that's your customer base right there. But what's the sense of having a customer base if those people are not even real people on there? It's not even a customer base. And the sad part about it is you spent a lot of money to get those people on your list because you had to do some advertising somehow to build up that list. So just imagine all the money you wasted doing that. All right.
Time, more money.
Now the power in this $4.95 application fee, because we call it like two lists, right? You got you verified, you got your leads who opt in, but then you got the people that pay the $4.95 and fill out the application to continue, right? Now what is that telling you? That is telling you that there's a serious person, number one. Number two is they whipped out their credit card, so they know how to spend, they know how to take out a credit card for something. And it just tells you that they're serious about building a business online. So that's a very powerful, powerful step in this funnel that we have here. Because, like I said, that gives us such a tremendous amount of power because we get to see these surveys firsthand. We read them out. There's 22 questions on there. We know what they're struggling in, where they want to go in life, what they've done, where they've been, the ba-ba, right? And we know a little bit about that person. So then our next step is to sit there and text that person because we got to know a little bit about them now we can open up that two-way line of communication and reach out to that person with a text message and say, hey, how you doing? I've seen you've been doing affiliate marketing for the last 3 years and haven't made any money. What are you looking to accomplish? How could I help you? And you'll be surprised of the answers and the responses you get.
Right. You get that connection.
It doesn't take much.
That with email. You cannot get that with email. Yeah.
Not at all, Anthony. And I was going to touch on that for a second to piggyback, because how upsetting is that if you spend all that money on marketing and you're getting all those bounces and unopened emails. You're doing all this work to write, the most compelling emails and the subject lines to try to get people to open, and they're not even looking at them. How does that feel? I mean, we all know how it feels, but is anybody really thinking about that? And we're being told and sold things that don't work. All right, and that's the honest truth. Internet marketing and network marketing, there's a wide divide there that's like far right and far left in politics. Network marketers, they help their downlines. Internet marketers tell and sell. The problem is only 3% of them are making any money. So what do you do? What do you do? Are you going to jump into email marketing and have no communication skills to be able to build a customer base that responds to you? Mobile marketing, like I said, I'll say it again, I've been saying this for the last few months because, it's the future. So smartphones aren't going anywhere anytime soon. We see it everywhere you go. Everybody's on their smartphone, if you don't have it with you, you're wondering where the heck it is, right? Just before we started the Hangout to go live, it was in my pocket and I'm fumbling, I got to get my smartphone out. Not that I'm going to communicate on it right now during Hangout, but I need to know where it is. It's crazy, the direction. You got to go with the ship, because if you're not moving with technology, you're chasing it.
Absolutely. I want to add on to that, man. You guys were talking about building a list. Every business out there is always building. Even a doctor who's starting his own practice. What do? He starts building. Tells his family tells his friends, and it keeps on growing. Tell them to come and see me. He passes out his business cards. They visit the doctor. The patient fills out a form with a name, an address, and phone number, an email address, and all the contact information, and everything, and he starts filling out all these medical forms. Same thing with a dentist. And then what do? They store that information into their computer, and they start building their list. They start building the list of patients. They start building the list of clients. And anything in any business online, they have to build some sort of customer base, right? Same thing with email marketing. I got a picture here of GQ magazine. I like fashions. I like staying up close with fashion. I like to dress cool sometimes, right? So I fill out this little form. You see the little form there? It says GQ, put the name and address, and they got a list. They got my information, and they mail me their product, okay? And anything you do, and you can see the transition from postcard marketing to email marketing, and now we've got the mobile marketing. People are building their lists with cell phone numbers. And that's what, if you don't see this future, if you don't see this trend, you're blind as a bat, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't understand that it's going mobile, everybody's on their cell phone right here, you're blind, because they're all over Starbucks. Everybody's on their phone. So that's where the market is going. Companies and businesses are going to order our software, and they're going to start promoting. Like, I can see Foot Locker buying our software and getting all these phone numbers and cell numbers from all these people, and then texting them 25% off sneakers, 50% off Christmas. Come into Foot Locker, and it's going to go on their text. And you know whose software they're going to use? They're going to use ours. And that's just where it's going. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big. It's just going to be the way of business until we got a chip on our brain that mobile phones are I don't know what kind of future we're going to, but for now it's mobile. You know what I'm saying? So this is it. This is the beginning of it. The baby stage of this thing. And when you get in it, the first people that get in it, like us and other people that are seeing it, they're the ones who are going to capitalize big time, and they're going to be the millionaires and billionaires and Fortune 500 companies, and we're going to be on Fortune magazines and stuff like that. It's just going to be insane because we just jumped on it. So that's what we're trying to share with you guys, man. Just get in.
That's what we're doing. We're sharing.
100%.
And you know,
100%.
The business has already gone through texting, but it's a one-way text. We have two-way texting, which nobody else has, because I don't know, man. It'll take you years before. If somebody starts right now to try and figure this out, it's going to take them years just to try and do it. And that's even if they're approved to do that, because the cell phone providers have to okay it. They have to give their permission for you, AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, or here in America, and we're around the world. So we have to have the rights to be able to use this two-way texting platform. And this went through a very, very tedious procedure with Don, the creator, and the cell phone companies, because they had to read all his texts and make sure everything was up and up and up. So not anybody could go out and do this or get this kind of platform. That's why we have cutting-edge technology here that nobody, and I mean nobody else has, okay? There's people claiming or people trying to copy what we're probably going to have, but it's nothing like we have in here. This has been in the making for 3-4 years. Don's been in the process of doing this for a long time. Everything in place, and it's not going to take no year or two before somebody tries to figure this out. Totally impossible. Totally impossible. And to even get this kind of technology is going to be very, very difficult. It doesn't matter how much you do. You have to have a clean background, everything. I mean,
yeah, there's only one Rolls Royce, one Lamborghini, one Facebook. You see where I'm going with this? There's only one of a kind.
Yeah.
And we're it.
There's only one sham wow.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Imagine what these big companies can do. This can do for their survey. They won't even do surveys anymore. They get instant gratification.
Instant.
The two-way communication. If they look at this and say, wow, this can make a difference for our business. We can get to a point where we know what a customer wants right away. They can get numbers like that. They will do away with all the surveys that they send people. I mean, good.
And not even to mention, we didn't even say that you're not texting from your phones, so it's costing you money.
Right.
This is from the software that we get, through our back office. You guys, we're allowed to text around the world for no additional cost. No additional cost. It doesn't cost us extra to text somebody in the United Kingdom.
All through our website. It's all through our website.
It's going to be right now in beta. We're doing it through our website, but it's going to go through an application on our phone. So we're going to text through our phone through the website. That's going to be the route that it takes through the application on our phone. But essentially, we're texting through our phone.
That's a good point, Bruce. I heard a stat the other day where more and more people are not even going online through a laptop or a computer anymore. They're using their phones for 100% of their internet connection.
Yeah.
And our phones are getting larger and more capable. And I think I'm going to upgrade pretty soon to where I can do most everything on my phone. But folks, you've all heard it first here tonight. Jose has talked about everybody will have a chip in their brain. That puts a whole new meaning to reading your mind.
Mm-hmm. I mean, until then, we're gonna be mobile. We're gonna have our mobile, but it ain't happening yet. So I don't see mobile going anywhere. You know what I mean?
I couldn't let that one go, Jose.
I mean, I get that from movies and stuff. They put a brain chip in it. You can see the future and communicate with your mom and all this kind of stuff. But for now, it's the cell phone. That's the future of ours. That's where we're at right now.
That's pretty close. I just saw this is another little rabbit trail, but that's pretty. They are a developing system now with quadriplegics that brain signals. They can think, and it sends a signal to an artificial arm and fingers to close and open and so forth. So I mean, you're not far off. It's coming, and this is on the cutting edge. This auto recruiting platform is dynamic and cutting edge, and you want to be ahead of the wave. You don't want to come in after this thing is opened. I mean, you're going to still have advantages using this over everything else, but you know, cutting edge, it's a lot more, you know, fun, and you've got an advantage being ahead of the curve.
Not to mention how simple the system is. It's so simple.
Right.
I mean, so powerful, so cutting edge, but so simple at the same time. Any person, the average person, can get in here and make anything happen, anything they want to happen, because of the power of instant gratification. Getting in touch with people right away, you know, getting your word out, getting communication, you know, there's nothing better than that. Email
so simple that we're not even relying on our sponsors. You know, everybody can come in here and they get the same information. You don't have to rely on your sponsor to teach you everything. It's easy enough for you to pick up and learn yourself. So the pressure's off any of the sponsors and so forth. Yeah, everybody can stand on their own 2 feet with this thing.
That's another very important point.
It's amazing. I mean, I've seen people in network marketing. I kid you not. They started out at maybe $20,000 a month, 30, and I've seen them grow from 30 to 50 to 80 to 100. And within that 1 year, with all that money they made $1 million. I mean, years ago, to be an entrepreneur, business owner, it took them about 20 years to make $1 million. Now people are doing it in 1 year.
Yeah, you know why, Jose? If you could start generating an additional $3,000 to $5,000 per month on a residual business, on a residual monthly income, if you could generate $3,000 to $5,000 every month, there's no reason why you can't generate $10,000, $20,000.
Continue and skip all the way up.
Once you overcome that little
belief level,
you know,
belief,
that
exactly.
problem. Well, it's not. That's the hardest stepping stone right there. Once you get over that stepping stone of $3,000 to $5,000 a month, then it's very easy to scale up and go higher on your numbers.
Right.
It's getting started. It's like getting the ball rolling first.
Right.
You have to crawl before you walk, and once you figure it out, it's easy to scale up after that.
That's it.
And this business does that for you because it solves the duplication. You're going to be able to come into this system, join it, be directed, and we didn't even get into the leads and the traffic yet, but everything's covered for you from A to Z. This is a total business in the box. Even the leads. You're not even buying traffic here. You're buying leads. Let's face it. So, you know, everybody's asking me about traffic. I'm like, you're getting something better than traffic. You're actually getting a verified cell phone number. You're getting a lead.
We got that covered.
You got leads into your business.
Right.
Okay? We have that covered here because you're in ARP. We have exclusive rights with a media firm that allows us to get these leads for your targeted opportunity that you need them for. So if you're looking, like we use plumbers and electricians, if you're looking for a plumber, it's going to send you to find plumbers, not electricians. Because we all know out there, whoever's getting advertising right now, you know, you're spending all this money on advertising, you're building up your list, and that's all great and everything, but is it really, is that lead that you got really looking for what you have?
And they're serious buyers, Paulie. Okay? They're serious buyers.
These are quality people. These are people with money.
but the hardest part on this is what I'm trying to say is that, you know, all these people building a list, yeah, they tell you to go out and build a list, but they don't tell you how to build that list correctly. That's what we're here for. we're going to help you build that list correctly to the fact that whatever you have to offer, that it's going to match that lead coming on your list. And if it doesn't, you're going to be able to monetize your list and send them other offers that they might be interested in, which makes it a multiple stream income hub. This is a system where you could plug everything into and run it from one place. So
hey guys,
it's going to be pretty hard for you to fail.
I got a question. Sophia said somebody had a question on the Hangout. I just want to touch it real quick. They're asking if they have 10 mobile numbers on their mobile list, how much would they have to pay per month? And I'm going to finish this before I respond. And then if the number of mobile rises to, say, let's say 100, how much do I have to pay then?
Wow.
Like AWeber, the more email records you have, the more you pay for using a platform, right? Well, yes, it works that way. We don't go over the cost of the system before you see the value. You know, we're just kind of explaining why you should look at mobile marketing, not what the system is exactly. You really have to, like I said, you have to experience the system for yourself without our influence of price before you see value. But yes, if you're building a mobile list, and we're talking, you know, a few thousand, it's gonna, the cost will exceed. It has to. It just has to, just like email. But SMS is a lot more costly for the provider than email marketing is. So as far as building a list, yes, it is going to increase the bigger your list is. But here's the key, and Mark spoke about it earlier. We're in beta. And what we're doing is we're creating data because we're testing the system. Okay, so I want whoever asked that question, I hope you're hearing this. So if you're looking at this system and you're worried about what you're going to spend, really what you have to look at is, one, what is it costing you not getting involved? And two, when you get into anything, you should expect to make money. Otherwise, you're going in with the wrong mindset. If you're going into something thinking, well, I'm going to give this a month or two, and if it doesn't work for me, I'm going to quit, you already set yourself up for failure. So the first thing you have to do is have the mindset that I am going to make money using this. You know, I opened up a pizzeria back during the recession, right before, you know, 2007, when that big recession hit our country. I had no idea that we were going into a recession. You know, it cost me $90,000 to open this restaurant, but I didn't, and it would cost about $20,000 a month just to meet the expenses, the business expenses. But I didn't go into that thinking I wasn't going to be able to, one, make the $90,000 back, or two, make enough money to cover my business expenses. And we're talking a lot of money, you know. And maybe my business is smaller than some. You know, some restaurants, their overhead is a lot more. But in that picture, $20,000 a month overhead is a lot of money to come up with. But I didn't go into it not expecting to make that money. So I hope that helps. Yes. I mean, you got to be clear about this. If you're going to business, we're going into network marketing, internet marketing, guys, right? The cost of, the expense of going into business online is nothing. It really is nothing. If you haven't gone into business offline, and you know, brick and mortar, you won't understand that. You know, but it really is nothing. So what I want to explain is the fact that we're building data, which is numbers of how the system converts to a sale, which is going to give you an indication of how much money you're going to make. So in the sense that you had 1,000 subscribers, okay? Now at 1,000 subscribers, they're going to move from verifying their cell phone number, which makes them a subscriber, to paying for the application, and from the application going to a sale. Okay, for 1,000 subscribers, the system, without any human contact, is converting at about 17%. Because the system, guys, is designed to sell without any human contact. We're just you know, doing the extra legwork and communicating, because we know this is a relationship business, and we want, you know, we want to make more sales, and we want to help more people because we believe this. See, I got involved in this because I was sick and tired of recruiting to failure. And when I saw the system, I saw it as something that was going to help people that I recruited, because now they're going to have the right tools, the right system, the right lead resources to actually make money and have success. Because this is really my last rodeo. I was done with internet marketing because too many people fail, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't lie to people and make money based on their failure.
Right.
So the system is
why I got in.
Exactly,
So,
and that's why everybody in the ARP got involved.
And I feel good, you know, presenting it. I feel good.
Hey, Bruce.
I know I'm doing the right thing.
Amen to that. Amen,
You know?
Anthony. Hey, Bruce, I'm living testimony. I'm living testimony that I came under you, man.
I know you are, man. I know you are.
I came under your link, under your funnel. I put in my cell phone number, and I saw the whole thing. And once I got in, I met you. You told me what to do, and boom, I started making money. I just followed your system, and it was duplicated. It's easy. So I just want to say that I'm living proof of that. So
and under Paulie, I came in under Paulie. So.
And he came on the board.
Amen, man. Thanks, guys. I'm just gonna let me just go over these data conversion rates.
Finish that, Bruce, because the answer to that question is I know where you're going with that. So it's going to answer that guy's question.
Talk about the value.
You won't have to worry about it.
Here's the value. We're selling results. Okay, so like I said, if you had 1,000 subscribers, they verified their cell phone number, 17% will pay the application out of those 1,000. Okay, so 17% of 1,000 is 170 people that paid the application. Okay, and from that point, you're going to convert at 27% to sale, which is actually 48 people. Okay, that's going to equal close to $5,000 a month residual income based on having 1,000 subscribers.
Without your 48
without duplication, right? Without duplication,
so it's going to be
that's if
way
nobody
more
did
than
anything.
that. Right.
Well, that's what we're seeing, guys.
So the answer to your question is you're going to be making so much money that that little fee that's going to be raised because your list got over a certain point is not going to matter. It's the price of doing business.
Well, not only that, Paulie.
But you're making so much money that it doesn't matter. So you're not getting charged for something before you have the results. Right. You're going to get results first, then
you could afford.
Then you'll be able to afford the increase of price because your list is getting bigger.
Right.
And that's what I meant by being in. We're selling results,
right,
because it's a numbers game. You plug in a certain amount of quality traffic into the system, and you're going to get a specific end result as far as the numbers are playing out for everybody in auto recruiting platform. Okay, so in our eyes, you can't fail. You just can't
fail. You can't fail. You're going to have to want to fail in this business.
Right, and then you have the ability. Then you have the ability to communicate with those people, because if you want to get more sales, this is the key: texting that person and saying hello. Because the thing about internet marketing, guys, I think we can all agree, it's different than network marketing. There's no human contact. Nobody wants to get on the phone and talk to you, and nobody wants to help you unless they're selling you something that's going to help you. Okay, now we have the difference maker. This is the difference maker. Being able to text somebody. You know how many leads I have that say, I can't even believe that you're talking to me?
Wow.
Or that you'll get on the phone with me? We have a team. We have a group. We invite everybody to the group. Okay, so if we were trying to hide anything that, something wasn't working and we're selling you a product that doesn't work, why would we invite everybody to a group?
Exactly.
We're putting ourselves out there, and we wouldn't be doing this. We wouldn't be doing Hangouts. Okay, we wouldn't be doing Hangouts for 8 months. So the system works. Don't worry about not making money, because you're setting yourself up for failure. You have to expect to make money. You have to. If you don't, you're not gonna.
Hey, Bruce.
You're just not. It's the wrong mindset.
Yeah. And even if let's say you're spending $800 a month, $800, that's a lot of money. What's $800 when you're making $15,000 a month?
Exactly. I want to be paying more monthly fees because I know if I'm paying more monthly, my income is gonna
matches your income.
Exactly.
Productive. That's the other thing I wanted to say in case anybody is not clear about what Bruce was saying is that as your list grows, just like email and autoresponders and so forth, you will end up paying a little bit more as your list grows. But you're going to be able to do so much more with a smaller list, and the value of a smaller list will be so much more and overshadow what you could do with a huge email list. So that's an important aspect to grasp and understand. If you don't quite understand that, we're talking about high value, smaller list because it's high quality, targeted.
Right, and there's always that back and forth. There's always that connection that you don't get with email. That instant connection. You know, they have whatever ills they have, questions. You can communicate back and forth. You can't. That's awesome. That's just. I mean, I've been doing email for a while. That's like one of the things that I like most about the system. Besides, I mean, I like everything about it, but that's like one of the things I really like. You know,
and it's a good way.
That's the game changer.
Instant connection. Yeah.
You can get in and test, and you can reinvest what proves out. You can test it, and you can grow. You can exponentially grow that whatever system works. So that's why would anybody object to reinvesting in something that's productive?
Well, the one thing that I saw with email marketing, and I didn't get involved in email marketing for too long because I discovered auto recruiting platform and mobile marketing, but it's just too difficult. There's too many steps that you have to do to put your system together, and you're just competing against everybody. It's it's like competing against top marketers on Facebook. Their profiles are going to have the yachts and the real yachts and real Lamborghinis, and you can't compete with that, especially with email marketing. And they're sending out, and people know they're successful because they can see it in their marketing. They can see it, they can follow them everywhere they go. So how does an average marketer stand a chance in email marketing? I can't bring email marketing to an offline marketer and say, hey, listen, I know like a top marketer that uses the belly-to-belly method and warm market. There are people that do that and succeed, but how do you bring email marketing to that person? They're not going to get any results with it. They're going to be like, that doesn't work, and that's what they're telling their teams.
They know it's not going to work.
And
they're on multiple lists themselves, and they don't even want to open their emails anymore because they don't even know who they're getting emails from. They forgot who these people were.
But offer them a verified cell phone. Anybody can have success with a verified cell phone. As well, you can let the system do the talking for you, but like we are, you can communicate with that person. And the reason I'm saying that is you got to build a relationship. And Paulie said it before. This is a relationship business. You have the ability to text somebody and communicate. You don't have to talk to them. You can text them and move. Just move them to the next step. That's powerful. Yeah, that's the game changer, guys. I mean, here we are in 2014, and we have generations. I'm between baby boomers and Generation X, but generations Y and Z, all they know is internet and smartphones. So where do you think this trend of mobile marketing is going to go with those generations alone? And here I am, and Mark, you're a baby boomer, and Paul, you're a baby boomer. I don't know if you are, Anthony. You might be Generation X, but we all get it. We all get it. So is there an opportunity here as far as getting in front of a trend?
Of course there's an opportunity. It's a huge opportunity. But you keep on saying it, all right? It's no hidden secret that 3% of the people online are making money. Okay, you can't argue there. So if you're one of those persons, Well, if you're a person that's in the 3% group and you're watching this Hangout, obviously, because you probably wouldn't be if you were making all sorts of money, right? So you're here for a reason. Maybe something has brought you here. Maybe some other thing out there in the universe brought you to open up your eyes to something here tonight. All right? A mentor always told me a long time ago, look at what 97% of the people are doing online, which is failing. Look at what they're doing and do the opposite. Do what the 3% of people are doing. And that's what we chose. We chose to do something different than what 97% of the people are doing, which is failing. Why are you going to follow a trend of people that are not successful online? Why are you going to keep on doing the same? You have the best saying for it, Bruce, right?
It's just the way it is, and I didn't make that up. It's Jim Rohn.
Right. It's, you know, why are you going to keep on following something that is not working for you? Why are you going to keep on doing that? When there is something offered to you, you're watching it right now, you're listening to it, you're seeing us talk about it for months on end, a system that our numbers are getting bigger and bigger every week, that is consistently working for us. Why aren't you at least taking a look at the system?
Well,
why are you knocking it? Why are you putting a red flag up because there's a $4.95 fee, application fee, and saying, and giving yourself every excuse not to go through the system? Because that's what it is. It's an excuse. Let's face it. I don't want to pay the $4.95. Why is the $4.95 there? Why is it there? Let me ask you something. If you wanted to build a list and you want to be successful online, wouldn't you want? You would want that $4.95 application fee in your funnel, and don't tell me any differently because I won't believe you. Okay, so you're just coming up with excuses not to pay the $4.95 to see the system because why should you have to pay that? But you're missing the big picture of this. It's for you to get a better quality person on your list. That's what it's there for. Okay? Somebody serious that wants to build a business and wants to become successful. Now, if you wanted to go buy a lead out on the internet or out in wherever you want finding leads today, how much would that cost you to get a prospect or a lead like that? It would cost you a lot of money. Okay? And no guarantee that they're going to join you. So, you know, if you're frustrated, man, I've been in your shoes before, okay? I've been to opportunity, and you know, you always sit back and say, ah, man, that opportunity sucks, or that doesn't work, or no, wrong. I learned very fast, it's not the opportunity, it's you, okay? I also learned that systems make the world go around. You need the proper system in place. If you have the proper system in place, you can make any opportunity skyrocket for you. Right. That's what we have here. And all we're telling you right now and here today and on these Hangouts every Sunday is that here's 2, 4, 5 of us, and there's been many more. We try and, you know, get people in and out of this, in and out of here, just to show other people that they're having success too, that it's been working for us. Our business is growing every week, every month. Why not? We're not here trying to sell you anything. Trust me, we don't need to be on Facebook, and we don't need to be doing these Google Hangouts. We have a source, like I said before, that we get high quality leads, verified cell phone numbers that we could purchase. So why are we on here doing this? Why are we on here doing this? It's because we're trying to spread the word. We're trying to help a lot of you people that have been struggling, that have been looking for answers on the internet, trying to come up with some kind of solution for hope that you could quit your job and tell your boss, see you later, and become an entrepreneur and start making money from home and start enjoying your life. Enjoying your life, because that's what this is for.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to open up your eyes that, yes, there is a solution for you, and ARP is it. So take a look at the system. Go through it and judge it for yourself.
You know, I just want to add to that. Yeah, definitely well said, Paulie. You know, Paulie's speaking from experience because he's using the system, and you know, kudos, dude, bro, because you know you're killing it. He's you know he's really crushing this thing. So, you know, he knows what he's talking about.
All of us are doing well, man, and that's all I hope for the best of everybody. We want, you know, it doesn't matter if you join me, Bruce, or anything. Just get in, really. Well, the community. We haven't even talked about the community. It's family, man. This is a really cool bunch of people.
I'm just making the point that you know you're talking from experience and from success using the system. That's what matters here, and that's why we're all here, because we're all having success with the system. We're not you know 5 guys that are trying to make sales. You know, I don't care if I make a sale tonight. I really don't. I'm not trying to make a sale. I'm just trying to spread the word, and that's like what you said, Paulie. And that's why we come out every week, to spread the word. And we help everybody in the community here. Everybody can plug into this. If you're looking at this, you get a user link from ARP that you plug into our Hangout link, and you can invite your guests here too. This is for everybody. We do this every week for everybody. But
it's not going to be for long either.
Yeah.
No, we won't need to.
Yeah.
We'll be doing this, man. We're going to be hanging out for real, like at the beach, man. We're going to go to Vegas, and we're going to be start doing some guy stuff, man, and going fly fishing,
girl stuff.
That stuff. You know, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be hanging out, but like in like real social gathering and like having fun kind of stuff, man. It's going to be great. And we're not going to be on the camera no more, man. Our life is about to change. Our lives are about to change.
And the reason for that, Jose, is because we solved all the problems. Right? We solved the problem of recruiting. We solved the problem of duplication. We solved the problem of retention, because nobody's going to leave you. And retention's a big one, guys, before I get into traffic, because traffic is number 4. We solve traffic because that's what everybody struggles with. They get into a business, whether it's offline, you know, network marketing, or online, they struggle to get people in front of the opportunity. They struggle to invite. They struggle to make phone calls. They struggle to market online and get viewers that actually opt in to their offers and join. I mean, but then when you do, here's the thing, guys. How many people are jumping from opportunity to opportunity? How do you retain that downline when they're jumping in and they're jumping on to the next thing, and you know it's happening to you because you're dealing with it? It's a vicious cycle of you recruiting those 2 or 3 people, a year, right? And they don't recruit anybody, so they leave. And you continue to do the same thing over and over, trying to build a team, and it's not working. Because what you're doing, the reality of the situation is, what you're doing isn't duplicatable. It's just not. That's why 3% are succeeding, because it's not duplicatable. Otherwise, the percentage of success would be higher. So what are we doing? We're offering a system that is simplified to give you the tools that you need to have success, and then to take those tools and to hand them to your new prospects, your new recruits, so that they can have success. Okay, imagine recruiting 3 people and they recruit 3 people, and those 3 people recruit 3 people. Meanwhile, you're still recruiting 3, and the first 3 are recruiting 3, and that just keeps on happening over and over again. Because honestly, guys, you know, people are looking for these gurus to give them the answers, right? They're jumping around. They're headhunting for the top people and opportunities. So there's another thing we didn't talk about. Now, email marketing, you're doing the marketing. You're putting your offer out there. They find it, whatever it is, opportunity ABC, and they're like, oh, I like this opportunity. Let me go search on YouTube for a top recruiter. Let me go search on Google and see who comes up in the search results first, who's got a blog, right? And then all of a sudden they're joining the top person. Why? because they think that top person is going to tell them exactly what they did to get where they are, right? And what's the truth? They're going to tell them and sell them everything to keep them right where they are. Because what we have here is that duplicatable, simple system that I'm going to hand you, Paulie's going to hand you, Mark, Jose, and Anthony are going to hand you, and anybody that invited you is going to hand you a duplicatable system so that you can get results. Okay, so that you can retain the people that come onto your team, because auto recruiting platform is a gift. Don Glanville, the creator of the system, has made so much money on the internet that he had two choices, and he says it in the first video. You can go watch that video by clicking the Get Access button. Watch that video. Don will tell you himself. It's not me blowing smoke in your face.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I had two choices. Okay, I made so much money on the internet that I had a choice. I could walk away or make a difference. Okay, so now you have a guru that wants to make a difference, and he's handing us on a silver platter a system and his resources so that you can succeed. So there's really no reason to look any further because you found it. You're here. You've been looking for whatever opportunity to come falling on your lap and come knocking on your door. Well, here it is, knocking on your door. The question is, will you answer? Are you going to click the button down below, Get Access, and go to the person who invited you? And somebody did. It works.
Not only that, you got a whole bunch of mentors for the rest of your life. Plus, you have Don as a mentor for the rest of your life.
Yep.
There's no better. This guy's been creating systems and generating the top multi-million-dollar earners online today for the last 10 years.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you want to be? What do you want to be involved with a guy like that?
Hey, Paulie, he's basically...
This was the guy behind the scenes who develops the systems for the internet marketing company. Come on, this is a no-brainer, man.
That's what everybody's looking for, the guru, right? Well, here it is. The system is the guru. Join the system. You got the guru's system, the system that he'd be using, and his lead resources.
Yeah, you actually got a guy, and let me tell you this: if you go through the system, this is the kind of guy he is. The man doesn't even say his name in the video. Who does that? What guru out there doesn't give his name? Okay, you guys have probably all been there. You've probably been seeing some other top gurus that have systems out there. It's always promoting that person, how he made X amount of dollars in how many days and millions of dollars in how many years, and it's always that guy. So that guy, all those people are always going out. I mean, they're not stupid, man. They're going to all go search out, Google that guy's name, and join under him. They're not going to join you. It's not your system. It's his system.
Yeah, every time I see those videos.
And that's the problem. There's too much competition. You don't stand a chance on the internet.
Hey, guys.
It's their internet. It's the guru's internet.
How am I going to make that much money? Yeah, I know, Brad. I'm glad you made all that money, but how am I going to make that money? That's what I want.
$3 million this year. How are you going to do it? That's great.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, but let me tell you something. That guru is not going to give his traffic sources because, number one, you probably can't afford it anyway. Number two, and he's not going to give you every detail of what he does in his system, right? He's just fishing.
He's going to string you along.
He's got a fishing pole in the water, and he's always catching new bait. He's got his bait on there, always catching new fish, and he's always going to try and sell you something else that he comes up with later. Okay, this is not about that. This is an actual true leader, a true guru, a true guy that designed system, has designed it for the top internet marketers on the internet today. Okay, giving you all his tools, the system he would be using, giving everything to you carte blanche on a silver platter.
Wow.
And giving you and telling you exactly what to do, where to buy the traffic. Here's my SMS business in a box. Here's my software program, so you could text people and it won't charge you any extra for any texts outside the country. And here's my leads resource. Buy as many leads as you want. You know, this is the best in the business. You can't even afford this. It costs $10,000 to $50,000 per month. Do you have that kind of money? No. Well, here you go on a silver platter. Plus, you'll be able to talk to him on phone calls. Ask him any question you want, he answer it. Are you kidding me? Why aren't you clicking the button?
Verified
go to it
for $100.
Hey guys,
Go to his house and record videos.
I wanted to add the thing about joining the gurus, you know, and I came up with a little analogy, a little example. If I was to recruit and get 5 guys to play basketball, pickup game with me, all right, and there's LeBron James on the other side, how many of them would want to join LeBron James to play with him? And how many would want to play with me? They all want to play with LeBron James because he's the guru. They all want to win. So they're going to sign up with him. But hey, with ARP, he can win in some basketball games, but with me, I can help you make $10,000 a month really fast. You know, that's how that works. So
I don't even know where to go with that.
We got into LeBron James. Hey, he got traded. I mean,
he's an ARP, right?
He's a guru, man, and the guys want to play ball with him. It's the same thing in this business. People want to join the gurus. They want to the leader that's making all that big bank. You know, over here, you don't have to be a guru because the system is the guru, like Bruce said. You know, the system won't get you the money that you're looking for. You don't need a leader. All you need is a system.
Right.
Get the people plugged into the system. Let the system do its work, and that's it. And get ready.
That's the missing link.
Build a little relationship with your text, with your list. Hello, how are you? Let me help you with the application. Go ahead and fill it out. Kind of guide them through it like a customer service rep at a job. How can I help you? You just lead them through it. They see the presentation. Then they make their own decision after that. And then the sale comes in. It's that simple. That's the whole funnel. That's the whole journey. So go ahead and click the link below. Get yourself started. Go through the funnel. Take it out and look at it. Just take a look at it. And when you do, you'll see like, oh my God, it sold me. I want to buy. Then you can see that other people are going to see it too, and they're going to buy it. It's just that simple.
And let me tell you something. This thing's going to go viral when it hits, man.
Big time.
Yeah, man.
Big time viral. Everybody and their mother's going to be jumping in on this. Everybody and their mother's going to be in this. So don't miss the boat, man.
Yep.
Don't be kicking yourself later. Go check it out. Just go check the funnel out. Judge it for yourself. I'm not telling you have to join, but just go see the process and the way the funnel is set up. It's a sales closing funnel. It does all the selling and telling, all the sifting and sorting for you. It's nothing that you haven't seen before. There's no other system that comes close to this. And with the SMS technology and the leads we're able to get by through ARP is just, it's just, I mean, I'm so happy to be a part of it. I really am.
The thing is about joining that if you join, let's say you join now, you get yourself started, and you ride the wave with us, you'll be, when we get to $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month, you'll be right behind us making that income. Now, if we go and start making $15,000, $20,000 a month when with this thing launched, and then you start joining, then we'll be at $15,000, $20,000 a month. You'll be at $200 or $300 a month because you started then. You waited. Don't wait. Don't wait to. I mean, you're gonna make money, but you're gonna start making money, little money, way down the road. If you get in now, you just ride the wave, man. Because once we launch and you start buying your traffic, man, it's just gonna be out the wazoo, man. It's gonna be out of control. So the sooner you join for yourself and start changing your life, the better it is. So why make $300 a month next May or $400 when if you join now next May you'll be making $25,000 a month? You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Well, it's the momentum that you're going to create.
Yeah.
And it's that way with anything if you're working and you're creating momentum.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but
so
the thing about this is it still converts at 17%. If you throw money at it and just drive traffic and do nothing, it still converts at 7%. So you can't, you can't lose. But I mean,
that's a paid app only. The paid app is 17%. Once you pay that app, on average, it's converting at 26 or 27%.
I think it's got this.
But our numbers are higher. I'm at 51. So I don't know. I can't see this thing staying at 26% from paid app. I got to see it going up.
Nah, I think it's gonna climb up like
gotta be
skyrocket.
Gotta.
Well, the real power, guys, with the system where everybody that gets involved is going to make a lot of money is building the multiple income streams. You know, we discussed the custom funnel earlier, but you know, I'm not going to marry one company. You know, I may marry mobile marketing, but yeah, right. I mean, but I'm not going to marry one company because everybody's trying to build multiple income streams. But the problem is, you just don't have enough time. You don't have enough resources, and you don't have enough quality resources. So without automation, how are you supposed to build? You know, you can't be in 3 places at once. You just can't. What are you going to have a hangout every night of the week for your business so that your team can invite? If you have a team to invite to your hangout, you just can't do it. You need an automated system with endless amount of lead resources, which is what we have. And that's where, you know, I think we should chime in real quick before we, you know, we close this out. We're going on about, you know, an hour now. But you know,
not having a team? We have a big team.
Yeah. No. Well, what I'm saying is, if you're trying to build 3 or 4 opportunities, where are you going to find the time to build a team at all? You're spreading yourself too thin. You need the automation. You need the resources.
See, that's a good
system.
point.
Again,
that's a good point, Bruce. You marry the solution. You can have multiple kids. You know, you can have as big a family as you want.
Yeah. Well, you got to marry the solution to create that family.
That's right. You know, we were talking earlier about Paulie mentioned that about anybody starting. You know, you can't finish unless you start, and you don't have to have all the answers. You know, this is summertime. A lot of us take our summer vacation trips and so forth. We don't know what's around every bend. We're going out on adventures and so forth, seeking out new places. We just start, and we learn as we go and see new things as we go. The important thing is to start, to make that first step. Don't be afraid that you don't know every detail before you start. The important thing is do the application so you can get the full information so that you can make an informed decision about starting. And then jump in, and you'll learn as you go. There isn't that much to learn, and it's pretty simple, straightforward, and you're going to learn more as you go. And
there's plenty of support.
You know, as we launch, there's going to be even more things to unfold. So none of us are ever going to know what's 2, 3, 4 months down the road. But we're not going to stop stepping. We're going to keep moving.
Somebody said something, and what Mark is right, you know, and there's plenty of support. You know, there's a community back there. When you get this software, there's a thing called a surfboard, which is it's like a Facebook, but it's in our back office. It's off of Facebook.
It's 5/24/7.
Yeah, it's so that's everybody, all the members of ARPs in that community on that surfboard, and there's tons of help right there. I mean, if you're on our team, there's tons of support with our team. We have our own Facebook group and our own live team chat that we become. We get to know each other more friendly, a lot quicker in that team chat. It's pretty cool. Actually, somebody said something real nice. How classy it was. So. You know, that was nice to hear that. You know, we're all like-minded people, and it's really a good time to be a part of this, because you know how I feel right now is I got a whole bunch of new friends I've made over the last 11, 12 months here with ARP, and you know, we're going to be able to get to some live events, and I feel like I have a second family, an instant second family, and a whole group of new friends just waiting for me to meet. And you know, it's a really nice feeling, and you know, this has really changed my life over this last year, and you know, and I just can't wait to get this ball rolling and launch this thing and go live, because I mean, there's going to be no turning back, no stopping us once we go live here. So I'm really pumped about this, man. I know you guys are too.
Oh, absolutely.
Anybody else want to close out tonight? I think we've said a lot. Get these people to bed.
Well, I think the one thing that we have proven, Paulie, through this year, that we started, even though we're still in beta, we didn't stop. We continued. We're working the system, and it's working for us. There's a lot of tools that are very useful. So don't jump in and think that you got to wait for launch. You can start moving and grooving right now.
Yeah, actually, it's better to get in now because you'll be a founder and you'll be grandfathered into some things that you're going to have to pay for extra later. So it's probably a good time to jump in before. If you're thinking about, joining us, it's probably a good time to get in now because, I know we've been saying it a lot, but this is pretty close to launch here, and it shouldn't be too much longer. Just some final last details being done by Don in corporate and his team over there, and it's not too much. It won't be too much longer. I know it's been a long wait, but this system is a big system. There's a lot of facets to it, and it has to be perfect because you got to imagine when he opens up the doors of this traffic, and there's a couple thousand of us now. We all go by traffic. I mean, we can't have any glitches in the system.
Grand opening.
Yeah. I mean, one glitch in the system could throw off a lot of sales for a lot of people. So, he's a man that needs to get the system right. He's a perfectionist, and he's getting everything perfect for us, not himself. It's for us. So, but we are close. So. Just it's been a long wait, but we're almost there. So hang in there, because life is going to be good, man. It's going to be very good.
Oh yeah.
Guys,
Anthony, you guys want to close out, Jose?
I just want to say, guys. I mean, if you don't see the sincerity on this panel, I mean, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, guys. We're trying to share with you guys. Get in, man. This is your chance to change your life. I know I'm done. I'm done searching. I know this is what's gonna make a difference in my life. So that's all I got to say. Just get in here. Press, click the button, get started. You're gonna love this. I'm telling you. You won't have to spin your wheels anymore out there. If you're trying to build a business online, you need this system. You need it.
Hey guys, I like to close out with this. I feel like people are struggling out there, and with the email marketing, come and join it, put your email, and then you go through the presentation, and then it's the same fun, it's the same thing. They're capturing your emails, and then they're trying to sell you the stuff or whatever. And it's almost like a salesman who's trying to sell you a piano, and he plays a piano for you. And he plays, look how beautiful this piano. This piano's made in Germany. It's one of a kind. Billy Joel plays it. Sir Elton John plays, and they buy this type of piano, and it's for $3,000. It's yours. And then they sell it. But they never tell you that you got to take lessons. They never tell you that. They hold that information. You know what I mean? They sell you, now you got this piano in your house, and you play it like it doesn't sound as beautiful. Why is it? And because they need to tell you that you got to take lessons, and that's basically what's going on in this industry. It is. It's going on in this industry. It is, man. It's and look, we got the lesson, we got the piano, we got everything. All right, you're gonna play the damn thing, and it's gonna make you money. That's it. So
every week he's got like a scenario.
Yo, man, I get inspired because it's the guy. Yo, you guys are laughing, but this is the truth. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, we're not laughing at you.
We're gonna make this the PS edition of Jose.
Yeah.
PS.
And that's going on with the gurus, man, and they're fooling the hell out of these people, man. It's not nice. It's not cool. It's not cool. I'm fed up.
I like the mind.
I'm gonna read every stupid guru out there, man. I'm coming after you. Leave my people alone, man. They want to make money. They want to make real money, and we got it. All right.
You're going to implant that little pill right in their skull and be able to read all their minds, aren't you?
Yeah, man.
We're selling a player piano, right?
Yeah.
It's like getting in a Ferrari, man. When you get in a Ferrari and you step on the gas, it's gonna go. You know, plug into this system, it's gonna go. You know, I have trouble following you on the closing statements, Jose, because I'm serious and you're serious too, but I just don't have your excitement. But I'm excited for the system. But I'm also excited because, you know, we found what we were looking for. You know, I was looking for a system that I could plug everything I'm doing online into, and I don't have to have all these, you know, autoresponders and all this stuff like all over the place. I'm trying to group it all together to create this system, and we have it all right here. You know, we all got involved in network marketing at some point. You know, it was probably, you know, at a home meeting, right? And we all heard, you know, that person try to, you know, convince us that, you know, what we're doing is insanity at our jobs, you know, and that the definition of insanity, I think that's what you were talking about earlier. Paul Einstein said it is the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. You know, yeah, so there, you know, back when we were introduced to network marketing, that was to try to convince us we need to, you know, look at a different way to, you know, get a better result, right? But then what happens? 97% of us struggle, and we're still thinking, wow, there's got to be a better way, right? Just like we were thinking when we went to that meeting, there's got to be a better way. I hope this is it, right? So it's insanity if you're struggling with your marketing on the internet and you're still getting the same results, right? That's insanity. So what I'm telling you is to open your eyes to a solution, because it's just insane to continue with the same methods that aren't working. So click on the button below, get access to the person's funnel that invited you here, and learn about a mobile marketing strategy that we've been discussing all night, and we've been discussing for the past 8 months, that can change your results and the economy of your business and many other businesses afterwards. You know, you deserve it. You owe it to yourself and your family.
Mark, you got anything? We didn't leave Mark out.
No, it's all been great. I think that the key is to start. You know, make a commitment. You owe it to yourself to take a serious look and pay the $4.95 so that you can gain the knowledge for an informed decision, and then go one way or the other. But don't deny yourself a look.
Yeah. I don't know. I got the Piano Man, Billy Joel in my head right now.
Yeah.
No, guys,
I think you're gonna listen to the song.
Guys, listen.
Yeah, all right.
Nice.
Sing us a song on the Piano Man.
Yeah. All right.
I guess we're gonna end this session. Thank you for that.
Talk about ending on a good note.
Yeah, talking about ending on a good note.
All right.
I guess you heard it. You heard it all here tonight.
Let's have some fun and make some money, man.
I will leave a link below here too. We have a Facebook group if you guys want to come in and meet some of us guys and other people in the ARP community. It's our own personal Facebook group. I'll leave the link in there if you need more proof or you wanted some more questions you want to ask in there. One of us answer them for you. So want to thank everybody hanging out tonight. Had a great time as usual. We do these hangouts every Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. For you guys, for the ARP community. So I guess we'll see you next Sunday, man. You guys all have a great week. Click the link below if you're here for the first time or you haven't been through the system. Pay the $4.95 application fee. Come on, it's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks. Go see what this system could do for you and your family's life. How it could change your life and could really bring your business to new levels. So with that, have a great week. We'll see you next Sunday. We'll see you later. Bye for now. We'll see you.
Take care, guys.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
You're good.